Before you start, make sure you have on good tennis shoes, you're not doing this barefoot or in inappropriate footwear. I always like to start off with a little bit of jogging, either in place or around some sort of track. The next thing that I like to do are these little hops. You'll see me really pushing through my toes and extending. This is a good point to use a jump rope instead of normal hops, and you'll want to do about 100 to 150 hops. For the quad stretches, it's really important to make sure that your knee is looking directly at the ground and your knees are parallel and your back is straight. If you're not doing stretches correctly, they're not going to be beneficial for you and can actually be harmful. You'll see my knees are parallel and my knee is looking straight towards the ground. For the toe touches, it's important to have straight knees. It's better to have straight knees and less of a reach than it is to have bent knees and a full reach. You can cross over to get more of a stretch for the back of the calf on each leg. You'll see when I turn sideways, I really put a lot of emphasis on having my straight knees and coming up slowly out of the stretch. For the Spider-Man stretch, you'll see again that it's really important to have straight knees and a straight back. And I also like to grab my toe and pull it towards me so that I get more of a stretch. This one I like to have a wide stance and do full twists. 10 big arm circles forward and back will really help you to get loosened up before the rest of your arm stretches. On this, make sure you have nice straight arms and you're pulling them into your body and you can feel a nice stretch happening. On these, you'll want to make sure that you're pushing down and your hand is reaching straight down your back as far as you can make it. And then just take a few seconds to roll out your shoulders and loosen up for the rest of your warm-up. With these frog jumps, you'll see I go all the way down, jump all the way up, extending my arms clear above my head, and I'm really focusing on getting all the way down and pointing my toes through each jump. These kicks are not high kicks, they are slow and controlled with a very flexed foot. These should start warming up your core. We call these hop-hop landings. You'll see I point my toes on each time I jump, and when I land, I have a nice straight, extended free leg with a pointed toe. My right arm is to the right, and my head is to the right, and my left arm is checked in front. Now I'm going to do the same action, but I'm going to cross my left foot over the right in the air and snap it out for the landing. A left-handed skater will cross their right foot over the left and snap that out for the landing. Now I'm going to do half rotations, focusing on my arms and pushing all the way through my toes. You'll do about 10 of these. Next is full rotations, taking off of 2 feet, arms, land, and take off in the same position. You should be landing nice and solid. My driveway is slanted, so it's a little hard for me to keep my footing after landing. After full rotations, depending on where you are, you should move on to 1.5, double, and triple rotations. Again, my driveway is slanted, so I'm having a hard time balancing after landing these rotations. For the purposes of my video, I'm only going to do 1.5. Like I said, depending on where you are, you should move on to double and triple. At this point, you need to be going through all of your jumps, waltz jumps through axles, doubles, and triples. Now just some basic lunges. Make sure your toes are looking in the same direction, heels are pressed to the ground, and you have a nice arch in your back. courage holding onto a wall or railing to practice your spirals. You'll see I have a nice straight free leg, pointed toe, arched back, and chest up. Both knees should be straight when you're doing spirals. Now go through all of your programs top to bottom, focusing on arm movements and stretches for jumps and landings. This is a really good time to focus on the small details of the program. And now just one small bit of cardio before you go get your skates on. You are ready to take the ice.